Hi everyone, I'm Josh with Pro Tool Reviews, and today we have Ego's brand new 20-inch farm and ranch chainsaw. We're gonna run through the features, some of the specifications, tell you all about it, and then we're gonna get to work on that big old tree back there. Let's get going. So diving straight in, I just kind of want to go over some of the features here. On the side here on our cover, these are actually captured nuts, which is a really nice feature because these things get lost, you can drop them. So they'll actually, whenever you loosen them up, they're gonna stay right there on that cover. And like we mentioned before, this is Ego's first farm and ranch chainsaw. This is a 3/8 pitch chain on a 20-inch bar, and we're looking at a 0.05 gauge chain. So that's definitely well within the farm and ranch class. It's gonna be perfect for bucking up logs up to 18 inches in diameter thanks to that 20-inch bar. This saw also features a very traditional style chain tensioner. You can see that right here. So whenever you have your scrunch, you can tighten and loosen your chain right there. Moving over to the front side, we're really happy to see that Ego went with metal bucking spikes. And we've also got our translucent oil reservoir right there, our electronic chain brake. And we kind of skipped out on it, but like the other Ego chainsaws, this one actually has a headlight so you can work in low light conditions. Flipping around to the side, you can see our oil cap right there, our battery slot on the side. But what's really cool about this saw is this screen right here. Let's dive into that. So looking here at this screen, we see we've got our speeds right here, our battery life indicator right here, and it'll also show us if we have any fault codes. It'll show us if our chain brake is engaged. And right here on the side, you see we've got our headlight button as well as a settings button. So if we hold that down, we can get into some of the actual chainsaw settings. Looking here at our speeds, we've got high speed, medium speed, and then an eco. What's interesting that we found is that you have to use at least a 6 amp hour battery to get up to this high speed. So if you're using something less, you're only gonna be able to use these two lower speeds. In terms of speed, we're talking about 25 meters per second. Now this is a 55cc equivalent saw. That's actually right up there with Stihl's MS291. So if you're looking at a gas model and you're considering that, this guy will do just about as good. I mean, it's the same equivalency as far as gas power goes. Looking at the grip, you'll see a few different changes from, say, a traditional gas model. Instead of having a beaver tail safety, you've got a thumb safety right here. So you've got to have that fully engaged before you can pull the trigger. Now, right now, obviously the chain didn't go off because I got the chain brake on, but overall, this grip is very comfortable. It's got this nice rubber overmold, so it's not going to slip in your hand. Pretty traditional battery ejection for Ego. Little lever right there, and just slam it home. Make sure you're good to go. Overall, I have to really compliment Ego on the balance of this chainsaw. Now, we are using the kitted 6 amp hour battery, but even with it, I mean, it really is nice and easy to maneuver. I was messing around with it back at the shop, and it really is an easy saw to use. And also, this handle right here allows for other handle positions, grip positions. And also, this saw has a multi-directional chain brake, which means that if it senses a kickback, even in the sideways position, it's gonna stop that chain in its tracks and reduce any kickback potential. Now it's time to put this bad boy to use. We've got a downed oak tree here at our ranch. We're gonna go ahead and make some cuts and show you how it performs. Let's get going. So one of the things that's the most impressive about this saw to me is the instant chain speed. I'm talking, there is zero ramp up, it's instant power, which is a massive improvement over Ego's 18-inch chainsaw, which I use quite frequently and still do like. But this one delivers that instant power so you can get to cutting right away. If you want to get your hands on this chainsaw, it's $2.99 as a bare tool or $4.99 as a kit. The kit includes a 6 amp hour battery and a charger. Ego backs it with a 3-year warranty. So what do you think about this chainsaw? Leave your questions and comments in the section down below, and as always, thanks for watching.